の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのモード噂の Dreaming Girl 忘れないで
那不是秦团长吗？他好像在和什么人说话。等他们说完，过去打个招呼吧。
所以，我们的态度就是这样。若无法立刻剿灭作乱的魔龙，不如将蒙德的城防移交给愚人众。蒙德的龙灾是可以处理的，只要让我们把那头野兽……
野兽？
代理团长大人的意思是，
希望贵国的外交官能拿出更职业的态度来。你们想处理蒙德的四风守护之一，我不希望有人在西风骑士面前说这种疯话。
也没你说的那么疯吧。很好，今天的磋商到此为止。这次的成果就是双方坦诚地交换了建设性的意见，对吗？我会如实记录。
你回来了，十分感谢你的协助。城市周围的元素循环终于安定了，风魔龙上次袭击的余波算是暂时告一段落了吧。不过使团那边施加的压力也已经大到了很难无视的地步。
使团？是外交使团吗？来自璃月港吗？还是到七城？
是至东国，在七神中信奉冰神的国家。他们的使者有个特殊的名字，愚人众，听说过吗？
啊，原来是愚人众，确实有听过，不过是那种不太好的名声呢。
我不认为直接杀死风魔龙是正确的行为，而且冰之神统帅的愚人众觊觎着风神眷属的力量，这件事本身就已经非常可疑了。怎么了？好，那我们就回骑士团总部吧，不要在这种地方谈论重要的事。蒙德与至东是平等的，同为此事。
语气就非常讨厌呢。
是蕴含着某种力量的结晶，但丽莎，你能分析它的构成吗？
我来看看。可以发现结晶内部有些污秽杂质，不过更进一步的研究就……很抱歉，现在还得不出有用的结论。给我一点时间，我去禁书区找些资料吧。
那么丽莎，之后的研究调查就交给你了。
如果有什么进展，我会通知大家的。不过嘛，不要太期待上古的文献能有什么帮助，而且好痛。结晶里的那种污秽杂质，稍稍靠近就会让我感到刺痛。是。 是了，原来是这样啊，是与神之眼的互斥呢。那种污秽的力量会和我们体内的元素之力相互排斥，纠缠相杀。不过真是奇怪，你明明也能使用元素之力，却不受影响呢。总之，这枚结晶还是让小可爱保管吧，放在我们手里也只是徒增疼痛。
真是不可思议的现象。你对这一切，对自己身上这些特殊的地方有什么头绪吗？我想也是。那么，这是骑士团第2次的不情之请，请接受西风骑士团荣誉骑士的爵位，与代理团长的谢意。
西风的荣誉骑士，
也请你再次帮助我们寻找这些谜团的答案，魔龙的狂乱与怪异的结晶。我想这背后的答案一定关系着蒙德的和平。愿风擦拭你的双眼，让你看清真相。如果有什么最新发现，我们就在这里再会吧。
大声宣布，请保持。
刚才有一件事你没说吧？那时我们看到的东西，除了龙和结晶，明明还有一样。你果然还记得他，那个绿色的家伙，就和楼下那个路人穿的一样绿呢。绿色的家伙跑没影了呢。用元素视野来看看有什么线索吧。脚印在墙边消失了，是从这里爬上去了吗？
我要说的故事开始于太古，那时众神还行走于大地，天空之龙自天空降下，对世间的一切都充满好奇。龙寻求着自己的答案，却无法理解尘世的芜杂。风之歌者奏响琴弦，天空之琴为他一一回答。龙不过是好奇的孩子，只是忘忧的飞翔，直至诗经。他聆听诗文，想要学会歌唱，为了让万物都明白他的心。歌者与龙化作传说，黑暗的时代随即降临。此时，狮牙朽坏，阴气不扬，另一条恶龙向蒙德扑进。苦难是大教堂上笼罩的阴影，嗟叹由诗人重新结成诗画。天空之龙听从呼唤而来，在暴风中与恶龙决死厮杀。天空 空之龙咽下恶龙毒血，陷入沉睡。多年后，却已无人认识复苏的他。如今的人们为何将我厌弃？天空之情没有说话，愤怒与悲伤，生命与毒血一同，化作眼泪，从龙的眼角落下。诗文沉默，腐化轻易生效，天空之情却已没有办法说话。啊，你们是？是那个时候把特瓦林吓跑的人吧？
特瓦林？谁啊？我想起来了。可是，一般人不都叫他风魔龙吗？为什么你要这样称呼他？难道你们很熟吗？
你猜？
喂，我感觉这个人怪怪的。
你好，一面之缘的异乡人，我是吟游诗人温迪。准确的说，是连续3届蒙德城最受喜爱吟游诗人的蝉联冠军。你们找我有什么事吗？
既然你都认出我们了，那就不用多解释了吧。当然是关于风魔龙的事。喂，不用这样突然装失忆吧。可以把那个拿出来给他看看吗？
啊，这是……
诶，结晶被净化了，什么时候的事情？
这是特瓦林他，这是风魔龙因为痛苦流出的眼泪。
眼泪？
他也曾经是个温柔的孩子，现在却变得这样悲伤，充满愤怒。我这里也有一枚泪滴结晶，你能净化它吗？你真的拥有不可思议的力量。唉，像你这样的人，注定要登上吟游诗人们传唱的诗篇。站在向阳处，必能成就英雄；站在背阴处，亦可引导灾祸。但我现在没有时间为你谱写新曲。特瓦林就算不被讨伐，生命力也会飞速流逝。他会在愤怒中把自己燃尽。谢谢你的心意，也谢谢你帮我净化泪滴结晶。接下来就是我行动的时间了。
你的计划是？
看到龙的泪滴，我想起了一位故人。
故人？
那我就先失陪了。
喂，你要去哪里呀？
去蒙德英雄的象征。再见了。
你怎么看？对他来说，你也是奇怪的人呢。而且，你觉得他的声音熟悉吗？但我完全没听出来哎。不过，他刚才说蒙德英雄的象征，这我倒是知道，一定就是那棵大树了。就是那棵非常显眼的大树，你一定也还有印象吧？
你怎么来了？虽然我刚才还在想，你是不是会跟来？风神巴巴托斯，那家伙已经从蒙德消失了。邻国璃月的炎神、道期的雷神都还在，但蒙德人已经很久没见过他们的神了。为什么要打听风神的事？是因为特瓦林吗？
这个嘛，是因为神……
大家现在是怎么看待风魔龙的？我很感兴趣。不过也不用那么急着说给我听。唉，很久没回这里啦，好像有些东西对我的到来很不满呢。风向的变化，影响的不只是龙。对了，刚才你说有人告诉你龙的过往，是吗？那位叫做丽莎的蒙德学者是这样看待这件事的呀？没错，冲突到了这一步，当然是因为双方都已经开始动用武力。但他最初的憎恨，绝对不是因为人们不再祭祀四风守护，那不是自然诞生的恨，而是腐蚀之后的产物。
腐蚀？
是流入心脏的黑血折磨着他，令他多年的沉睡不得安宁。所以这一次醒来，他的精神才会被深渊法师的诅咒腐蚀。没错，非人之物组成的深渊教团是与人类为敌的组织。我不知道他们的来历，只知道他们对人类世界怀有极深的恶意。荒野上的那些丘丘人也会听从他们的指挥，成为他们的武器。来这里前，我也和特瓦林一样，被诅咒腐蚀着。不过现在我们所在的位置，正是英雄的象征，今日蒙得一切的源流。树间的风很好，有我喜欢的气味。与你一起待在树荫下，就能像刚才净化龙类一样，驱除我身体里的毒素。感觉好多了。
所以你当初又是怎么中毒的？
这个嘛，是因为我之前试图与特瓦林交流，但却被打断了。结果不仅没能为特瓦林驱除诅咒，自己反而被深渊的毒性侵蚀了。没错。所以作为赔罪，就跟我一起去蒙德大教堂吧。
Anything the knights can do for you?
So this Holy Lyre de Himmel is...
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy? That one doesn't work on a bard.
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want. Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait! Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. Ah, it's you! The newcomer of the Knights of Favonius, aren't you? So what brings you here? Tasks from the acting Grand Master? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well. He's full of nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all required. So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
Oh, it didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did mention that. Your point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Who are you? She disappeared!
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Master Diluc, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master Diluc.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends? Well, Despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the Knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the Bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the Bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Hamel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the 7 nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the 7 nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the cryo god. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh,
Huh? Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
No! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. How did you guys know the lyre's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins, but don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find out for yourselves.
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Who are you? How'd you get in here? Never heard of that association before. What are you lot doing here? Oh? Keep talking. And just how do you plan to borrow it? Okay, sounds like a plan. All right, you're free to go. But I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to ask the next guard you come across.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? Seems like we've turned this room inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room. key. Time to move on to another room. There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Did you already beat all the other guards? What? I'm not scared of you. A debt collector will come to my aid. Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway. All right. You're free to go. I have the key here. You can head in from the hall outside, but don't tell anyone that it was me who gave you the key.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Finally, the lyre is back in safe hands! Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Signora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chicken.
Welcome back. This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you? Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre. It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
How can we gather more?
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used...
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among... It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Stayed home.
Another target... Paimon didn't think we'd find Dvalin's tears in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Wow! Very impressive.
In my experience, the secret to finding what you are looking for is to never look for it in the first place. Don't think too much about it and
we're done gathering. That was hard.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
Hey, Diluc, I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you.
What an honor. Nobody was ever proclaimed persona...
Woohoo! Dvalin Protection Squad, assemble!
Let's put our crystals together. Oh. The color of these crystals looks muddy. Dvalin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first. Please, Traveler.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we... use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last time.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The Lyre's animo power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach we were on when you told Paimon about your sister?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am!
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it? Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem to be taking a turn for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
Huh. In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of Favonius may have played a part in it too.
Oh, we get it, Master D-Luke. Everyone, please step aside. I, the best wandering bard of the mortal world, shall begin my performance with the Holy Lyre. Then why do I see sadness in your eyes? Sadness that speaks of your yearning for this song.
They are communicating. Huh?
No! Don't get bored!
Do not be fooled by him, dear dragon. He left you to rot alone. Now he attempts to deceive you once more. Beatles! Let your wrath fester. My
again.
Venti, please, be careful.
You've known my true identity for some time now, haven't you, Jean? Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
No, we should make that Abyss Mage pay first. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
Why is that?
I eradicated one not long ago, in one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those monsters down, then I'll seek answers from my contacts. I've got other means for getting the job done.
Diluc. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
Your Highness, your humble servant returns. When your homeland returns to this world, we shall revel in its glory.